Because what caught my eye is you bought AMC. Now, AMC is down 24% this year.
It's a real business, though. I will tell you this. The retail investor is not going anywhere.
So Pulte just came out with an interview today talking about AMC stock, GameStop, and other meme stocks. That's what we're going to be going over in this video. Make sure to watch my last video if you want an update on AMC stock, but we're mainly going to be going over this interview and watching it together because I haven't watched it. But before we do get into this, make sure to go down and subscribe. I do talk about AMC stock every single day. So let's see what Pulte had to say.
Alongside Charlie Gasparino, and a discussion you two are having is trending on Twitter.
On Twitter, so I just want to say I love Bill's philanthropy. He gives to the Army, he gives to the wounded warriors, not necessarily
building homes for heroes.
I mean, it's amazing stuff. He's now a meme stock investor, and that's what I want to sort of...
A retail investor.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to get into that a little bit, because what caught my eye is you bought AMC. Now, Liz kind of downplayed how bad AMC is. AMC is down 24% this year.
It's a real business, though.
Hey, I'm just reading what your producer wrote.
Okay,
Charlie.
no, but it's down 99% from the high. If they did a reverse stock split, so it's really trading at about 45 cents. Okay, if you held this. Here's what I ask you. And, again, you're in this stock. You recently bought it. You think the community is great. You said some, I'm paraphrasing. Are you a little worried that... do you take any responsibility for getting people in a stock that's problematic? Yes, it does have a business, but they even admitted they have to dilute shareholders. Even at these levels, you might be getting people into a stock that's going to crash more.
Well, I tell people all the time, you can lose your money. So first of all, let's say that. Second of all, if you're looking at it in the second dimension in terms of financial statements, balance sheets, the stuff that we look at, like you would in any S&P 500, you're missing, in my opinion, what people call the meme stock, which I call the retail investor. This is a movement. This is the third dimension. You can't read this on a balance sheet. You can't read this on a financial statement.
99% of
people are pissed. People are pissed. But they're pissed at these executives who pocket all of this money and then drive these companies into the ground. These overpaid executives.
You're talking about Adam Aaron, the CEO.
I'm talking about the executive at Bed Bath & Beyond. This guy named Mark Trinan, in my opinion, did all these buybacks. I think over $10 billion buybacks that the company did, not necessarily him over a period of time. Drove the stock into the ground, and then they get to walk away. This is not fair to the average American.
I agree with that.
This is what this is about, Charlie.
I agree. But let's take the sordid tale of AMC. Like, for example, Adam Aaron didn't just sell his stock in a vacuum. He sold his stock as we were reporting that the company was going to have to dilute the hell out of shareholders. It was not worth what they were paying for it in the double digits. The company itself announced that it was not worth the level that this was a highly speculative stock. And then people piled in. The same with Bed Bath & Beyond. Okay, take away what everybody did. Ryan Cohen sells out in 2022. The company basically says it may go into bankruptcy. It has to dilute shareholders.
Well, in fairness, Cohen tried to do a lot to help Bed Bath & Beyond.
But it still went out.
They told him to go fly a kite.
Okay, whatever. But they warned, what my point is, they warned investors that this is a highly speculative play, just like AMC did. And people still piled into the stock because they were reading stuff on Reddit saying there was going to be a short squeeze. My point is, you may have the greatest intentions, but isn't it misdirected? It should be directed at the pumpers on Reddit who said buy these stocks despite all the evidence that told you to stay the hell away.
Let's hear Bill.
I think it's overpaid executives. I think this is a problem. I don't think people should be selling stock, to answer your question. CEOs should not be selling stock.
How about pumpers? You think they're okay?
Well, define a pumper. Isn't a CEO who goes out there and says, this is great stock, I love this stock, I'm the best CEO in the world, I'm not talking about AMC, and says, this is a great stock, and then all of a sudden they're,
Bed Bath &
without
Beyond.
getting into my family legacy company, I'm not happy when executives sell stock.
No, but Bed Bath & Beyond literally warned that they were going out of business, going into bankruptcy, and the pumpers pumped it, and people piled in. People were piling into the stock before it was.
I don't know who pumped it. I have nothing to do with it.
All on Reddit.
What's your focus then?
And I'm not selling my shares.
But
my
tell
focus
me what
is on
you hope to accomplish with Bed Bath & Beyond.
My focus is, at least with Bed Bath & Beyond, is to get answers, to get transparency. Because, Charlie, we could sit here all day and we could say, how stupid are these people? They should lose. And I know you're not saying that. But how these people, what the hell are they thinking? People want answers.
No,
and
when executives,
when executives think that they own these companies, and they don't, They don't.
The executives warned.
And then there's no
No,
transparency.
wait a second, Bill. The executives warned time and time again.
Then if they warn, they need to pay back the money. Pay back the money.
How about the people that pumped it on Reddit?
I don't know who that is. I don't know.
Isn't that the real problem?
All I know is the CEO who goes out there and unloads the stock, collects all this compensation.
Okay, bad. I agree. But how about the guys that
I don't know
pumped
who you're
it?
talking about.
So you don't think anything was pumped?
I don't know. But you need to give me a name or something.
Why were people,
I'm giving you the CEO of a company that did a poor job.
Why were people buying BBBY after they declared bankruptcy?
I have no idea.
Well, they might
think
want to play. It's like Hertz, Charlie. I mean, people bought Hertz.
And they lost a lot of money.
Some made money.
No, a lot of them. Liz,
some made money.
Would you really defend stock pumpers?
I will defend
AMC,
people having the right to invest in whatever they want.
and to get hooker and get
If they
snooker.
lose everything, that's their choice.
But you know who the biggest pumpers are? Overpaid executives who pump the stock, who go on quarterly earnings calls and say, I love my company, I'm the best CEO, and then they dump it on retail shareholders. Retail shareholders are sick and tired of this,
Retail
Charlie, and they're not going to
shareholders
sing
bought
for
a
it.
bill of goods on Reddit, and you're misdirecting your anger at people. You're saying that it's the CEOs who warned are to blame, not the Reddit pumpers. That's insane.
I respectfully need a name. If you want me to hold somebody accountable, I just can't come up with a fictitious
www.reddit.com. Look for Wall Street bets, and you'll find every name. By the way, they have some strange names. They're not for the faint of heart.
I will tell you this: the retail investor is not going anywhere. And you can laugh, you can mock at them, you can call them basement dwelling.
Well, they
people,
lost
which you
99%
do,
of their.
and that's fine.
But
you can
they
mock
lost
them.
all their money.
But these are
Listening
human
to
beings.
pumpers.
Can I finish?
Human
You gotta let
beings
me
lost-
talk. These are retail investors that have poured their money
And
into
got
the S&P.
snookered
Hold on.
by pumpers.
I got to be able to talk.
Go ahead.
Pump their money into the S&P 500. Put it into Tesla. Tesla at one point was considered a meme stock. Turned out to be one of the world's biggest companies.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't that the 650? Of course, everybody
It was never called a meme stock. It's not.
Everybody used to say Elon was a certain thing and he wasn't. My
No, but I
point
mean,
being is
not a meme
people
stock.
they can put their money where they want. I say they can lose
agree.
all their money.
But you're
They're
misdirecting
better
that.
off. No, I'm not. They're better off
Because they
putting
got
their money in the
snookered
S&P
they got
500.
snookered on Reddit.
Financially speaking, they're better off putting their money in the S&P 500 or in a Pulte.
I agree.
Okay, but at the end of the day, these are human beings. They are standing for transparency. They want it. It's the same reason people don't
Transparency,
understand.
they got snookered.
Excuse me, let me finish. This is the same reason people supported Trump in 2016.
Where's the transparency on Reddit?
People are sick and
Where's the
tired
transparency
of
on Reddit?
the elite looking at them and laughing at them.
Where is the transparency on Reddit?
Bill,
Yes.
That's snookered.
thank you for coming on.
My pleasure. Great honor.
I'd like to let the guests
Good
speak
job.
a little
Thank
bit
you.
here.
That's all right.
Much appreciated.
We promise.
Bill Pulte and Charlie Gasparino. Okay, we'll run the cameras in the commercial break.
That's why I don't freaking watch Fox News, really. I mean, it's good that Pulte was on there, but who the hell was that guy asking him questions? Didn't even let him talk. I mean, what a bastard, you know? That guy's gonna go to hell. But, I mean, he's gonna be shocked when AMC does go to the moon. And that's what Pulte had to say. This guy said under, Pulte is such a cool dude. I didn't even know him a month ago, which is facts. I actually loved this interview. It was amazing. I loved every second of it. Pulte is literally standing for us. And that other bastard is going to hell. The one that was asking him those questions. But let me know what you thought of that. I mean, this already has 138,000 views, 1,000 likes. This got posted today on January 22nd. I'm gonna be uploading this video on the 23rd in the morning. So my price prediction for today, January 23rd, we see a big jump. I'm just saying. Not financial advice. I mean, I'm filming this at 3 in the morning, so whatever happens, happens. But I'm just giving you my price prediction. Let me know what you thought of this interview. I thought it was amazing. But that's gonna do it for this little video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. As y'all know, I'm buying the dip.
Here we go. Come on.